short block Charlies. Something that we just added besides doing cylinder heads here is we're doing transmissions for the 6-speed. We saw that there was an issue with them, and then we came up with a game plan to build racing transmissions for these things. As you can see over here on my right, this is what a standard transmission looks like, and over here is one of the ones that we have just finished. As you can see, what we do is the processes that we go through is we isotropic. We take the transmissions all apart and check the shafts and make sure that they're to Harley's exacting specifications. If they're not, we order the parts and we advise you, the customer, what we're going to have to change in the transmission. Besides doing isotropic finishing, what we also do is we do a back cut on the gears, and this is a gear here that we've back cut, and that, as you can see right there, that's the little back cut. What that does is it makes the gears slide in, engage nice and smoothly. So I just wanted to show you the gears. This is how they look. I don't have any ones that aren't polished. As you can see here, they're pretty dull, but this is the process that we go through here. We're going to be going step by step on how we do this, how we set up for third gear over here. We built some fixtures here so that we can inspect the transmissions and the shafts on V-blocks and things, and we'll go step by step showing you all the procedures that we use here at Short Block Charlies. We do use a REM type finish on the isotropic finishing on our transmissions. As you, we do a lot of besides Harley Davidson's, we do a lot of racing transmissions for automobiles and the Japanese for metric motorcycles, and also we do a lot of the racing gearboxes for automobiles. And the neat thing about them is they just shift so nice, and as you can see visually, there's very friction reduction here in that. In some of the rear ends, the guys are using a lighter oil, which can, you know, make more horsepower. So anyway, we'll go step by step what we're going to be doing here in this video on our transmissions. Feel free to call us here at Short Block Charlies. We do everything in-house, and we try to get these done in 3 to 4 days. The process isotropic finishing takes 2 days, and then we stock most of the parts so that we can turn these things right around. Okay. The other thing we do when we inspect the transmission is we put it on a set of V-blocks here, and as you can see, we check to see if there's any run out. It's important so that the shafts are within clearance. As you can see, we have 0 run out on this secondary shaft here. We check the main shafts and everything, but this shows how we inspect all the transmission shafts and gears. One of the biggest problems in the 6-speed transmission is third gear has too much in-play. I'm going to show you a stock setup on how you'll see what the in-play of the third gear here is. We put this together. On the newer transmissions, they use a wave type retainer here, and we put this in here like this, and you can see the up and down. So I'm going to show you. We'll take this here, we'll turn this on. Okay, we've got it at 0, and you can you got about 15 thousandths in play there. Okay, so we'll take that. So now what we did is we had some washers EDM'd. Put this in here. Put the clips in here like this. Put this like this. And we have these in different thicknesses, so, and we inspect it each time. I'll zero this out here. Okay. We got 5/10 there. Now we move it up and down. We got about about 8/1000 end play. So there's a slider gear that goes in here, so that's how we check this, and this is how we tighten up third gear, so that what happens with this being loose, when the slider comes over here, it wants to go away from there. So that's how we tighten up the end play for third gear. Okay. The other inspection we do is we take the transmission after it's assembled, we put it on this fixture here, and what we do is we want to check the gear engagement that we have here. So it shows us our gear engagement, and we can go through and visually see this. Later on in the video, you'll see where we put this transmission in a case. We want to make sure that it fits properly, so when we ship it to the customer. So it shows there's neutral, and we'll try to get second there. And see if we can pick a third off here. As you can see how tight that gear is. It's nice and tight. We try to get it, like I said, within 3 to 4 thousandths. And then we make a special shim for these that we had EDM'd. So this is how we do the inspections on the transmissions here at Short Block Charlie's. Okay, now we got the transmission put into a 6-speed twin cam case that we made a cutaway so that we can check the gear engagement. So we go like this, we go into low gear here. And we come over here and we go to second. And we check, we go from here and we go over to third. Check the engagement. Fourth. Fifth. And sixth. That way we can verify the gear engagement while it's set in the case. And alright, we'll stop her here and we'll set up the transmission in another situation so you can see how we check things again. Okay?